everyone, in today's video I'm going to talk about the difference between health and wellness. So normally when you see these words, they're usually listed together because health and wellness has come to be known as the area of study that talks about holistic health, natural health, and things like that. But there's actually two definitions for these words. And so far in my business and my website and my YouTube channel, I have been usually saying the words holistic health. Now, there's no way that, I'm not taking that back. I'm just saying that what I've been doing actually falls more under the holistic wellness definition. And so in this video, I'm going to explain the difference between all of those terms. And a clue that these words are different is because there's the word "and" in the middle. It's not health, wellness, it's health and wellness. So what is the difference between these two? So I Googled this for some research, and what I found was that most these respectable websites talk about health as being the goal. And that does make sense to me. When you think about health, you think about being healthy, and you want to be healthy, you want good health. That is the goal. So let's look at this symbol here for health. When you usually see this symbol, this is the symbol for medicine, the medical field, like hospitals and doctors and, medical reasons like that you would go to the doctor for your body, to fix your body, or to take medicines. So that is what that symbol means. And so health is the goal, and I'm going to go over now a few other ways to define health. If you look up the word health on Google for the definition, it says a state of being disease-free. So that makes sense. However, I would like to add that I think you can be disease-free but not be well. And that's what the difference is. You do have a state of health physically, yes, you don't have a disease, but that does not mean that you are well mentally or spiritually. But of course, the mainstream health system does not look at your mind and your soul, and that's another difference. Medical conditions dealing with the physical body. This is what you go to the doctor for. This is what mainstream conventional medicine is for. Medical conditions. So what does that mean? That pretty much means if you have a chronic illness, something that's not going to go away unless you do something about it. It includes cancer, of course, and diseases and injuries. So these are categories, situations where I think the conventional health system is great for. Obviously, that's what you want to have happen when you go to the doctor. You want them to fix your broken bone or make sure that you don't have cancer anymore, those sorts of things. That being said, though, if you don't catch these conditions in time, they could end up, it could end up very bad, of course. And so that's another reason, what I'll get into in a little bit later in this video, why wellness is the path. This is the better way to go about things. So the last thing that I want to say about health here is that it is focused on treatment with pills and surgery after the condition manifests. So when just reading that sentence, it sounds kind of bad, right? It waits until after you've already got this condition, and then it tries to treat it with pills and surgery. So let's take apart this sentence here and go a little deeper into that. The word treatment is crucial here. I'm pretty sure that if you've been following me and my message is all about prevention, not treatment. So that is why, it's not a great place to be when you have no choice but to choose treatment. And the thing with pills and surgery is they have side effects. Pills have physical side effects, mental side effects, and they're expensive. Even if you're on insurance, I hear a lot of stories about people that can't even afford their pills because the insurance either doesn't cover it or they just have to pay so much anyway. That's a whole nother subject of health insurance there. But and then the thing with surgery is that's not a great option either, because surgery is manipulation of your body. It's changing your body permanently, and you're going to have scars, and you can't work while you're recovering from surgery, and often you get put on pain medication, which many people get addicted to. It sounds like a nightmare to me, the whole pills and surgery thing. And so then the whole thing about after the condition manifests, doesn't that seem a little backwards? Like, why would you wait until you have a problem before you try to, get rid of it? It's harder to get rid of a problem than it is to prevent it, right? And that's the whole point of wellness. So wellness this is the definition that I've seen online when I Googled it, is that it's the path to the goal, and it is the lifestyle, which I will get to here in a minute. It's the way to get to health. So if the goal is health, then wellness is the path to that goal. Because when you live a lifestyle of wellness, you will be healthy. So wellness is a state of being well in the body, mind, and soul or spirit. This is clearly what I'm all about with holistic health and living a holistic lifestyle, because conventional medicine doesn't focus on, they definitely don't focus on the soul, and you'll be lucky if they focus on the mind. Some of them do. A lot of times when you hear the word wellness, that also refers to specifically the body-mind connection, which you hear a lot about. And I've always wondered, why do they only talk about the body and the mind connection? Why is it not the body, mind, and soul connection? But of course, if you're learning about it in a holistic sense, they will talk about that. But I've found that oftentimes on the internet, whenever you're researching wellness in any way, they just talk about the mind-body connection. So that's missing the crucial element of soul and spirit, I believe. So wellness also focuses on prevention, using daily healthy habits to create a lifestyle. That is it right there. Prevention, because prevention it's healthier, it's cheaper, it's safer than having to wait for treatment, and it uses daily healthy habits. Let's focus on those three words for a minute. You might have heard the phrase, I did not come up with this phrase. This was a quote that somebody said a long time ago, but it is that you are what you repeatedly do. And that is so true, and that is like the cornerstone of wellness, really. Because you're doing these things daily. They must be done daily. Some of these things can be done maybe every other day. It's not going to make or break your wellness journey if you skip a day now and then. And some things could maybe even be done weekly, but I think in order to get the best benefit out of a wellness lifestyle, then doing the things daily is probably the best way to go about that. And these are healthy habits, so it's not anything complicated, really. And I mention this a lot when I'm teaching people things that you can do to improve your life. They are really just healthy habits that you like, that you enjoy. You don't have to do healthy habits that you don't enjoy. And there is a way to enjoy everything. So let's say you're talking about the healthy habit of eating vegetables. You can find a way to get vegetables into your diet that you enjoy. I never used to like vegetables, and now I've incorporated them into some of my favorite meals that I've ever had in my entire life, and I eat them weekly, and I look forward to them. So another example is exercise. You don't really want to force yourself to do an exercise that you're not excited about, right? Everybody can relate to that. This is probably why people don't go to the gym a lot. I mean, if they're diehard gym what's the word, gym rats or gym addicts, the people that practically live at the gym, they go for hours every day, that's different. But if you're one of those people that dreads going to the gym, or maybe you go to the gym for a New Year's resolution and you're doing really good the month of January, but then you kind of slip off and it fizzles out. That's the kind of thing that I mean. If you aren't excited to do this thing, then you're not going to keep it in your life. It's not going to stay a habit forever. So there's ways that you can incorporate the habits that you do enjoy, that you do look forward to, that will make it easy for you to do them every day. And then creating a lifestyle, that's exactly what you're doing by filling your day with those habits. Or maybe not even filling. Maybe you just do these habits in the morning and at night. And I talk about daily routines, morning routines and nighttime routines. And that's really all you need to do. If you want to keep your day open in the middle, that's completely fine. Just the morning and the night is what's important as far as when you put those daily habits into your life. And then, the more you think about a lifestyle, you might think that that's your entire life. Like all day long, you have to live a certain way and you can't do certain things anymore. That's going to just depend on the person. It can vary a lot. So a lifestyle can be simply somebody that just does some morning routines, maybe changes the way that they eat a little bit, gets better sleep, and things like that. So a lifestyle doesn't have to be, moving somewhere different, switching out all the people in your life, 24/7 doing things that are all just healthy habits. It doesn't have to be that extreme. So wellness uses natural treatments, methods, and techniques. Now, when you have a chronic disease or cancer, at that point, you might want to try natural treatments. They are probably not as effective once you get to that point, but you can use them in conjunction with the conventional mainstream treatments. I know I've heard a lot of stories and studies too, that have proven that when you do certain things that are natural, they can help you not suffer so much when it comes to the side effects of pills and all these medications. There are things such as essential oils and aromatherapy and breathing techniques and meditation and lots of stress reduction techniques, which are, they're considered wellness treatments, wellness natural habits that you can do. They're going to help everything. They're going to help in the broad sense of the term. They're going to help even if you do have these other, pills and things that you're taking. So it can help anybody, really. But I wouldn't rely solely on natural treatments if your disease is progressed. Of course, that's something I go into in another video, which I'll share later. But as far as the methods and techniques of wellness, they really are just the same thing that I mentioned earlier about the healthy habits. So there's a lot of things you can incorporate into your day that are technically fall under the term holistic wellness, that you make up, this is what you do on the path to health. You create a lifestyle of these healthy habits. And as a side note, this is something that the whole debate between health and wellness, words meaning different things, this is something that I recently dived into deeper because I feel like my business, particularly the information that I share, it's not so much, it is holistic, of course, but it's not so much about health as far as, physical ailments and things like that. It's more so about wellness because I focus on prevention. I focus on body, mind, and soul. I focus on healthy habits and creating a lifestyle. So for future reference, I'm going to be using the word wellness all the time, and I'm going to be focusing on that rather than holistic health, because holistic health is a really, it's a medical subject. It's something that if you're suffering from a disease cancer or something that's serious, then you are, and you do want to go in a holistic route, you're going to go to a holistic practitioner and you're going to get treatments. So I am the person that is helping you with the path to the goal. So the lifestyle, the daily thing, the, what you do every day. And so I am not going to focus on, someone that's got a disease that wants to know, for example, what's the best way to treat that disease. I can only do so much, and I'm not a doctor. I'm just a very strong wellness advocate, very passionate, holistic teacher, if you want to say. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on in the future, is using the word wellness, because now that you've watched this video and you know what the difference is, that might make some of my fans, or not fans, that's probably a bad word, but my followers or, readers, subscribers, to maybe not want to follow me anymore because I'm admitting that I'm not going to have all the answers for your physical problems. However, physical things are part of wellness because it's all three, body, mind, and soul, but it's all preventative stuff. So I have a video where I talked about the difference between holistic healthcare and conventional healthcare. And this is a great video to watch next because it takes this subject a little deeper. And if you like this video, you will love that one. So thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you would like more videos about this information. Thanks for watching.